I'm going live, so please keep your videos on if possible. Yeah. So, we are back at part 2 of Secrets of Living a Full Life. So, welcome all of you to this session on being unstoppable. So, let me start with one particular incident which I can share with you where I was unstoppable. Okay. So, we were on a holiday to Kashmir. And Kashmir is filled with a lot of snow and ice. And we had gone to a place which I forgot the name, what it is called. Sonmarg or Gulmarg is in Kashmir only, right? Yeah. So one such place we had gone, and it so happened that it was a peak, and there was a lot of ice there. So I was climbing higher and higher, higher and higher, and I went to the top part, and all of them were down. And suddenly Mohawk called me from there, and I just said, "Hi, Mohawk," and I just started running. And then at one point, I became unstoppable. What do you think happened?
You fell?
Yes, I fell and I went straight almost 4 or 5 feet ahead.
Lol.
I was lying flat. And my son thought I'm dead. So that was how I was unstoppable. Well, jokes apart, I'm sure such kind of things must have happened to you, where you reach a particular peak and then you decide that you have to maintain that standard. So then you tend to be unstoppable in achieving your goals and wanting to maintain that standard which you have already set. Any of you recollect any such incident in your life where you had that passion, वो जुनून था आप में कि नहीं कुछ कर दिखाना है और उसके लिए जो करना है हम करेंगे?
So the time it was when I gave my 12th, so I got my results for my entrance exams. So I wasn't qualified and I had expectations for IIT, and I don't know, I did not get qualified due to some of my mistakes. So after that, I was like कि give up करने का time था, but I was like कि नहीं, मुझे वापस एक देना है, I can do it. So I was unstoppable that I wanted to give my exam re.
So you're pushing yourself hard enough to reach where you have to.
Yes, ma'am.
Does that make you feel like an achiever?
Yes, but till the time I achieve, then it's like more achiever. Like if I get clear, like so it's like achieve. Huh, I achieved what I wanted.
And what will you do if you don't achieve? Will you give up?
So I will think that I gave my best. Though I did not get selected, but I gave my best and I gave my hard work to everything. But maybe destiny wasn't that.
So we have Manasvi here. Hi, Manasvi.
Hi, ma'am.
Welcome. So I'm sure your journey was like really unstoppable. You couldn't beat yourself at what you had decided to, right? So over the period that when you decided to pursue your goal and you cleared your CA after the number of attempts, so what has that journey of being unstoppable taught to you?
thought to me, like anything is possible. If you decide you have to do, you want to do, then there is no hurdle that is going to stop you what you want to do or what you want to achieve it. So
Okay.
anything it comes that looks very small besides that your aim or your desires.
Hmm. So, Harsh, can you give some example of where you were unstoppable?
Actually, I will need some minute to recollect the.
No, I do recollect. Today we had Harsh with us at a training at ESIC for leadership and team development, and he was supposed to speak a few words on why learning is important for leaders. Now you remember, no, Harsh? Tell me how you became unstoppable.
No comments.
No comments? Okay, I'll explain. Well, so when I asked him to make the speech on it, I must say that one part of the speech was really good, and one part of the speech was really pathetic. Pathetic in the sense, really pathetic. So I was really scared. मेरा इज्जत का सवाल है. अगर उसने ठीक से नहीं बोला तो it's like a bad mark for me. So we went there for the session, and before the session, in the rickshaw, I was taking his practice. And then when we reached there, outside the bathroom, we were taking the practice. And he was that. Then I said, "देख, अगर तू ठीक से नहीं बोल सकता है तो मत बोल." But he said, "नहीं नहीं नहीं, बोलना तो है ही मुझे." अरे भाई तुझे बोलना है, but the forum is here. Are you going to give me some substance, or are you going to वजन डालने वाला है तू शब्दों में? As it was a literal translation of what he felt through in Hindi, and I said, this is not to be done. Then finally, after the practice and everything, he came forward and he spoke so beautifully that everybody appreciated him. And then one of the persons said, one of the SSO, that is superintendents, the special officers, he said that, sir, आपने इंग्लिश में बोल दिया है, अगर आप हिंदी में बोलोगे तो. And Harsh was unstoppable after that. He went on and on explaining to them the speech again, and it was so well received by them. Tell me, Harsh, at that point, what did you think?
Actually, I got spaced out from my fear, and I literally got connected to audience. So,
Yeah.
yeah. So what I was thinking, I was speaking. I wasn't hesitating, or I don't know. I don't have exact words what happened there, but I was very free. I felt very free, and I felt like I was speaking with my own, family persons or some friends I'm talking with.
Correct.
Yeah. So it was like my fear got very freezed out, or zoned out, and
Correct.
it was great
And he
experience.
spoke beautifully, They were all so happy, and they in fact gave him a lot of encouragement. So
Thanks
when
to you,
you
Miss.
are
Thanks to you.
welcome. So when you are unstoppable, your intention is very clear. He was very clear that he's gonna speak today, and it's your intention that made it come true. And you become unstoppable when you're driven by a goal that is worthy of the purpose that you have. So the first step in being unstoppable is to have a goal, a target, and it is like you must be ready to die for it. When I say die for it, don't kill yourself. What it means is to do what it takes, to have that endurance, to hold on till the last moment to reach where you want to. Let me share with you a story about being unstoppable. You have heard the tagline, just do it. Yeah. What's the which company's tagline is it?
Nike.
Nike shoes, right? Now, do you know who came up with this company? It was Bill Bowerman and Phil Knight. Phil Knight was Bill Bowerman's student, and Bill Bowerman was the coach, and he used to coach athletes. So when they used to run on the tracks, he found that the shoes that they had would are not actually comfortable to the shape of the feet, and therefore there would be a lot of discomfort. So he wanted to reduce the pain of them wearing the professional shoes. And he said, what if I make shoes which would actually get adjusted to the feet? And then he designed it himself. He was not a shoe designer, but it came into his mind कि इसको करना है मुझे. So he had a vague idea in his mind. And he went to cobblers, he went to shoe manufacturers, he went to so many people who could actually make it come true. But then everybody said, आप जो डिजाइन सोच रहे कभी हो ही नहीं सकता. And then he said, how is it possible? Like, we need to give them comfort for their feet, then only they will be able to run with their full capacity. So he said, ये नहीं हो रहा, यहाँ पे गया, वहां पे गया, यहाँ कोई बोलता है कि ये हो ही नहीं सकता है, टेक्निकली ऐसा बन ही नहीं सकता है. Then he remembered the thing about the bumblebee. आप जानते हैं bumblebee क्या है? You don't know what's a bumblebee? Bhavra, bhavra. Okay, so bhavra is the bumblebee, and if you will look at the bhavra or the bumblebee, you will see that उसका जो body है ना बहुत heavy है और उसके wings है ना बहुत छोटे हैं. So according to thermodynamics or the physics का principles, the wingspan is too small to carry the weight of the body, and therefore technically the bumblebee cannot fly. But the bumblebee does not know it and it believes that it can fly. So it keeps flapping its small little wings and it is able to fly. So then Bill Bowerman went forward and he said, "Kaise to karke karna hai." So he took out a card sheet and on that he sketched it and he somehow tried to make a small model out of it. And then he went to another cobbler and he told them, "Aisa wala shoe mujhe bana ke do." So then that person made the shoe, and then he came out with this shoe, which is suitable to which takes the shape of the feet and helps the athletes to run faster. So एक इंसान इतना अनस्टॉपेबल था कि जब तक उसने जो डिसाइड किया वो हुआ नहीं, वो उसके पीछे गया और जो करना था वो किया. So do what it takes to reach where you want to. And then he came up with this series of shoes and then another shoes and another series, and his student Phil Knight also joined him and they started the Blue Ribbon Foundation company. And then later on it was named as Nike, and now you know that Nike is into so many things, not just shoes. It's into sports gear and sportswear as well, right? And it is one of the sponsors for many of the sport events. So this is what unstoppable can make you do. Unstoppable can actually take you to places or give you the recognition which you have never imagined. So let me share with you a few more insights into being unstoppable. Well, just a minute. Just a minute. Yes. Now, whenever you have thought about your dream, many a times it is possible that people will say this is impossible, like for you, Tisha. ये हो ही नहीं सकता, तुझे ऐसा नहीं करना चाहिए, right? But you are convinced within yourself that you will reach your goal. तो आपको ना अभी कान बंद करने पड़ेंगे बाकी लोग जो बोलते हैं. Just take your focus, believe that this is what you have to do and that you're achieving it. फिर वहां पे there are no shortcuts. There are no shortcuts to success. So you have to take yourself to where you want to reach, provided you have strategically planned your success. And a million people might also tell you, हाँ आसान है, आप कर सकते हो. But it may not be that easy also. So the question is, do you have the belief and do you want to be unstoppable? You want a
Yes,
dream
ma'am.
life, you want a big house, you want a partner who loves you with their whole heart, and all that you want to reach out and you want to create this dream, then all that you have to do is, I won't stop. I won't stop till I've reached my goal. So, as you all know, my desire is to inspire 1 billion plus people to transform to their best versions. So, I won't stop. That's what I told myself today morning when I was really feeling feverish. I did what had to be done. I took rest, I took medicines, I dressed up very well, I felt good about myself, build my confidence, build my strategy of dealing with what it takes for my body to reach the training center, give the best training, come back, attend to my session, and then now here I am talking to you. So I said, I won't stop. I won't stop. These are three words that you can keep in your mind, and you will get the energy, you will get the insight, you will get all the blessings that you need to reach your goal. So these three words can change your life. So for all the audience out there, if you have thought something is impossible, remember when you're writing it on paper, it says, I am possible, right? So when you try to look at the side of impossible as I am possible, you have changed your perspective towards life. And if you can train your brain to change your perspective and start looking at the positive things and do what it takes, you will definitely be unstoppable. 5 years of toil, 5 years of pushing yourself, 5 years of evolving your life, and 5 years of uncertainty, 5 years of fear, 5 years of society telling you that you can't. That's all it takes. The road to success is not easy, but it's simple. All that you have to say is, I won't stop. I'm sure many of you must have had experiences where you said, I won't stop. Can any of you share one of this experience? Yes, any of you. Any situation in your life where you felt that this is it, I have to just give up. It could be a incident when you are doing some adventure, maybe jumping out from the, what do you say, doing bungee jumping or paragliding, where you push yourself to that limit and then you say, no, I can't do it. And then you say, no, I have decided to do it, I'll go forward. Any of you? Abhinita, you can at least speak, I'm sure. You did something that was unstoppable yesterday. Yeah, Harsh wants to say something. Sure.
Actually, not once, but many a times. But in like
Uh-huh.
small incidents, for example, diving. While diving, you like last sorry, while our last online session, you just spoke about fear and about diving. That was the time when we just pushed yourself. We have to do it. That, and another one was regarding swimming only. The sudden shift in my schedule at that time when I was learning swimming, I was getting this cramps in my hamstrings, and it
Okay.
was painful. It was like very painful whenever I used to go for like 4 or 5 laps in swimming pool. My hamstrings used to, it used to twist around, and it was very painful. And the coach, he suggested me take breaks, like 3 break in a week, and that was too much. Like you're wasting 3 days in a week,
Out
like
of 6 days. Yeah.
yeah. So it was very difficult, but I managed it. I was like, no, it's okay, it will happen. If I want to gain something, I might to I will lose something.
Right.
So I just maintain a safety line, but I always pushed myself for that.
Hmm.
Yeah.
So now are you happy and has your issue solved?
Yeah, my issues is solved because of the rigorous training and all. My hamstring got used to it, and now I think that was the best decision I ever took. Cause if अगर मैं वो डिसीजन नहीं लेता तो आई गेस मेरे hamstring वैसे ही रहते, एंड अगर मैं कुछ एक्टिविटी करता तो मुझे आज भी वो प्रॉब्लम फेस होती.
So इससे आपको ऐसे नहीं लगता है कि आपने उस समय वो डिसीजन जो लिया, that decision created all
Yeah,
the difference?
yeah, exactly. It created all different.
So Tisha, do you think you can take a decision today which will make all the difference to your life?
So decision today, the main point for me this year is only that entrance exam. Like I need to be focused right now.
How can you be unstoppable to reach your target?
Making
Like
strategic plans,
strategic plans and following that plan, consistency, right?
consistency.
Just as Harsh said, in spite of his hamstrings paining so much, he decided to give it a try and go ahead, right? So, in spite of your temptations to meet your friends, or in spite of your temptations, like how Manasvi closed herself in the room, and in spite of people going for adventure treks and outings,
So
she
now,
she sacrificed all those things. But
now
aren't
when
you
I become,
happy
I'm
today,
gonna
Manasvi?
obviously.
Now that seems nothing. Now also I can do that thing, but at that moment now I can't study. But at that moment, if I could have went out and not studied, still I would have been in the same loop.
Yeah, so it's a loop that you get into. And once you know how to break the loop, you become unstoppable.
So now
Now,
there is a
any
function there in on Sunday. So I am like, I won't be coming. My family is going. I'm like, okay, fine.
wonderful. See, you just have to break that loop. मैं कर सकती हूँ. You have to break that loop and that thought which limits you from doing limited things. If you are unstoppable, you want to achieve greatness. And greatness doesn't come easy, because there's a quote which says, everybody wants to go to heaven, but nobody wants to die. So being unstoppable is not easy. But once you become unstoppable, then you continue, right? So it's like Newton's law of gravitation, which says every every body continues to be in a state of motion until and unless acted upon by an unbalanced force, right? So if you start, it's just a start. So once you take a decision and once you decide that you want to be unstoppable, you will be. I also remember a time when I was in school and I used to do a lot of extracurricular activities for the students. And then, people would look at me and say, oh, she is young now, she has no responsibilities, and hence she is doing all these things, right? But the passion was so great that even after I had responsibilities, even after I did children, that never stopped. And that is why I believe that I am in this pursuit of achieving or reaching 1 billion plus people, and nothing stops me. Of course, I get a lot of energy from all of you, and I continue being unstoppable. So I wish that the same thing is transferred to you as well. Yeah. So today we had a wonderful a poem which I really love, which is written by Harivansh Rai Bachchan. That is कोशिश करने वालों की हार नहीं होती. अब जानते हैं ना? That's called being unstoppable. Kalash, do you know that? कोशिश करने वालों की हार नहीं होती.
ये कोट सुना है पर वो पोएम नहीं सुनी है.
नहीं सुना है तो आप मेरे साथ बोलोगे, ठीक है?
ठीक है.
कोशिश करने वालों की हार नहीं होती.
कोशिश करने वालों की हार नहीं होती.
नन्ही चींटी.
नन्ही चींटी.
नन्ही चींटी जब दाना लेकर चढ़ती है,
नन्ही चींटी जब दाना लेके चढ़ती है,
चढ़कर गिरना, गिरकर चढ़ना,
मैम कैन रिपीट?
चढ़कर गिरना,
चढ़
गिरकर चढ़ना,
चढ़कर गिरना,
गिरकर चढ़ना,
गिरकर चढ़ना,
ना उकराती है,
ना उकराती है,
मन का विश्वास,
मन का विश्वास,
रगों में साहस बढ़ता है,
रगों में
साहस बढ़ता है.
साहस बनता है.
That means मन का विश्वास, your belief builds, रगों में साहस बढ़ता है, builds courage through your way, which flows through your veins. रगों में साहस बढ़ता है, चढ़कर गिरना, गिरकर चढ़ना, ना उखड़ाता है. आखिर उसकी मेहनत बेकार नहीं होती, कोशिश करने वालों की हार नहीं होती. Have you ever seen, the ants move in a particular line? आपने कभी भी वहां पे उंगली रखी है क्या उनके रास्ते में? रखा है? हर्ष ने रखा है, आपने भी रखा है, तो बोलो क्या 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 हुआ है जब आपने रखा था?
ऐसा साइड से
different way.
वो साइड से जाएगा, आप कितना भी कोशिश करो उसको रोकने का, वो कभी नहीं रुकता. राइट? That is the strength. That is the strength. That is one quality that you can learn from the ants. Remember
most
the
of
first
animals,
session
most
में
of the
भी हमने
animals-
बोला था. Yes, Tisha?
most of the animals move in a same direction. Like birds also move in a V direction.
Birds move in a V direction.
That is for different reasons.
Yeah, that's a different reason altogether.
Ah.
So they move
Only
in
they
the
work together only. Like most of the animals move together only if they want.
that's called as the herd mentality, except the lion. Except the lion. शेर अकेला होता है. Right? But the birds and the animals, they move in one line or in a group so that they are protected. The reason that the birds fly in a V shape is because that V shape gives them 75% more airlift than if they would be flying alone. And there's a term for the birds flying in that formation, I forgot the name. Murmuring, I think it's called. Murmuring, if I'm not mistaken. I'll check out and let you know. So the birds are flying for a purpose so that they can fly easily. And then, people start changing the leadership positions. Because when the first one is tired, then it comes back and another bird takes its position. ये बहुत ब्यूटीफुल है. नेचर से बहुत कुछ हमको सीखने को मिलता है. And anyone else, like, what are the qualities that make you unstoppable?
There is only one thing, that your desire, तुम्हारी इच्छा कि हाँ मुझे ये करना है तो करना है, तो that thing is there, then everything is like
correct. I won't stop. 3 words that you have to tell yourself. I won't stop.
I won't stop.
Right? So whatever are your goals, please write it down. And below that you write, I won't stop. Like how I have written that, 1 billion plus people. So down I'll write, I won't stop. So तब तक जीना है मुझे, जितने भी साल लगे, एनर्जी बनानी है, अपने हेल्थ को संभालना है, और ट्रैवल भी बहुत करना है. And you're all a part of my team. So definitely you are the wind beneath my wings and you will take me to that figure one day. मेरा फिगर का फिगरा हो गया है, बट वो भी अभी फिगर कर दूंगी मैं. Yes, कलश, आपको कुछ बोलना है being unstoppable के ऊपर?
Just be unstoppable in every situation. Don't give up.
Yes. So being
And
unstoppable
behind.
says not giving up. That's a perfect answer that you have given. Okay, so we are going to watch the success story of Kalash Nanavati as he turns into a billionaire, which is his dream and his desire. And hats off to this young guy who has actually been taking steps towards reaching his goal and is working very hard on himself. All the viewers out there, we need all your blessings for all our students so that they reach and maintain that level of success. Yes? You know the story of Amitabh Bachchan? He had started a company called as ABCL. And that company was into losses. And as a actor also, he wasn't doing that well at that particular point of time. And heavy losses he had faced. But then he wanted to come out of that situation, and his company had gone bankrupt. So he wanted to come out of that situation, and what he did was he actually took up every advertisement that was given to him, every film that was given to him, and he did it, and he got back his financial status which was earlier. So that's why I have great regards for this gentleman, and one day I do wish to meet him. So all the viewers out there, this is a declamation that one day I'm meeting this great personality who has actually shown the world that उसमें सचमुच में दम है और वो बॉलीवुड का बादशाह जरूर है, right? So I see he took up every advertisement. उसने ये नहीं सोचा कि लोग मेरे बारे में क्या सोचेंगे. इतना बड़ा एक्टर जो है हाजमोला का एडवर्टाइजमेंट कर रहा है, right? He was doing some Leap ka advertisement. If you will see that during that era, he took up every little thing. And even today, he's still acting, he's still doing shows. So you can imagine the kind of resilience that he has, the kind of determination that he has. So our personality today to reckon with being unstoppable is Amitabh Bachchan. Yeah. So I am sure each of you would definitely emulate this quality within yourself and be unstoppable towards your dreams. So can you declaim? That means declaim means you're proclaiming in front of a huge number of people your dreams. Okay, at this point, what is a thought that comes to you? आपको अपने ड्रीम के बारे में क्यों नहीं बताना है? कुछ तो थॉट आ रहा होगा ना, स्टॉप कर रहा होगा.
Till the time you don't achieve it, don't say it. It's like जब तक अचीव नहीं करो, कंप्लीट नहीं करो, बोलो ना, तो ऐसा है ना, बस सुनना भी पड़ता है. ऐसे बोलते हैं ना, नजर लग जाती है, क्योंकि वो सुनना भी पड़ता है.
एक अग्रीड है कि भाई नजर लग जाती है, लग भी सकती है, बट उसके अलावा भी कुछ हिचकिचाहट है ना जिसकी वजह से हम नहीं बोलते.
Okay. What if you aren't able to complete your dream?
तो क्या लोग क्या कहेंगे?
Because
अभी तक सबसे बड़ा रोग दुनिया में जितने भी रोग है उससे सबसे बड़ा रोग है कि लोग क्या कहेंगे. Right? We still not been able to accept the fact.
सबसे बड़ा रोग क्या कहेंगे लोग, ये ऐसा ही था ना?
Yeah, correct.
I don't know.
Yes. Because हम अभी भी ये सोचते हैं जब तक दुनिया हमको अच्छा नहीं बोलेंगे ना, हम अच्छे नहीं हैं. जब तक दुनिया हमको वो ताज नहीं देंगे, हम राजा नहीं हैं. राइट? आप तो अपने दिल का राजा हो, राइट? या रानी हो, बट ये नहीं मानेंगे क्योंकि लोगों ने नहीं कहा है. Right? Because we have been conditioned to believe that greatness is from outside. People have to tell that you are great, then only you are great. But each and every child, each and every individual has greatness and infinite wisdom within them. आपको पता था यश, सॉरी हर्ष, सॉरी मैंने याद किया, भूल गई पर याद किया, हर्ष, ओके, हर्ष म्हात्रे, यस, आपको पता था आप इतनी अच्छी तरह से बोल सकते हो?
Actually not.
है ना?
Yeah.
So what took over when you were pushed into that situation was your infinite wisdom. And the words just flowed out of your mouth. So we do not realize. See, Tisha, if you have had a dream, you know, वो ड्रीम आपके दिमाग में आया, नहीं मुझे ये करना है, तो वो करना है मतलब उसकी कैपेसिटी आपके अंदर है. You have that capacity. And yes, Manasvi, you are changing your profile within 6 months' time.
Yes.
If it has come to your mind, it has the capacity to be true. Allow your inner wisdom to guide you. आपको बहुत गुरुज और बहुत बुक्स और बहुत यूट्यूब वीडियोस देखने की जरूरत नहीं है. कनेक्ट टू योरसेल्फ एटलीस्ट फॉर 10 minutes a day. 10 मिनट तो निकाल सकते हो ना अपने लिए. चलो 10 मिनट नहीं, 1 मिनट तो निकाल सकते हो ना.
But how to do that?
Yeah, we'll do it right now. We'll do it right now. Okay, so you have to connect to yourself and allow that inner wisdom to come out. One of the activities that I do is getting up at 4:30 in the morning. That is the time.
So 4:30 you get up in the morning. So then afterwards you can sleep?
Yeah, I get sleep. Because I've already conditioned my mind, no? That I'm getting up for a specific purpose.
But what happens? Like people say कि 4:30 is something
Brahma Muhurt.
So uss time you learn more things like
Yeah, your mind is more receptive.
And your day is long. You know, you spend your day much longer. You start your day longer, so your day gets longer. Bigger.
That is provided I don't sleep.
But
after that. But my purpose is different.
Yeah.
I get up at that time for a specific meditation.
So 4:30 to 5.
Yeah, that's all. Not more than that. For me, that works for me. It depends on how you want to take it because each person is different. But that connection that you do, I get so many ideas during that time. Words just flow out of my mouth. I start writing my scripts at that time. I plan my day during that time. And things happen just like that. So that's a time, a very, very powerful time. Okay, so if you can make that practice, well and good. If not, whenever you can, find that 10 minutes for yourself, connect to yourself and connect to the inner wisdom. देखो, हम इस दुनिया में आए हैं, तो this is not our first lifetime. We have lived many lives before. तो उस लाइफटाइम में भी जो ज्ञान हमने प्राप्त की है, वो हमारे ही अंदर है. हाँ, कैसे?
What? How?
How? There are cellular memories.
Okay, so like
there are memories which you carry from lifetimes. Even I never used to believe this, but yes, after I read the book Many Masters, Many Lives by Brian Weiss, I started believing in it. You should read it if you're interested. ये बहुत interesting है. So you carry with, देखो कभी कभी ना आपको कुछ काम करने को दिया, you have not had any experience about that work, but you will just do it and surprise yourself. ऐसा कभी हुआ है ना? तो वो wisdom कहाँ से आया? आपको तो पता ही नहीं था. So your brain has a lot of capacity. We are hardly using 1%. Einstein used just 4% of his brain. And it's
even use 99 or 100%.
Nobody has yet used.
Like, is it even
हम
possible?
हम इंसान 1% भी नहीं यूज करते हैं.
I was thinking if
वो भी
someone
एलोन
is
मस्क ने
able
सोचा
to,
कि भाई मार्स में कैसा जाना है, वो
he might
1% भी नहीं यूज कर रहा
5%.
है. Are you getting me? So just imagine there are infinite potential within your brain. So how do you utilize it is your forte. There are problems you can solve. There are situations you can handle. There are peaks you can reach. There are dreams you can achieve. It's a belief that happens. So we'll do a sort of meditation where you can connect to yourself. Okay. Are you all ready? Yeah. I'll try to get some soft music. Yes. Just a minute. Yes, you can close your eyes now. Relax yourself. Just close your eyes and just try to see how you are connecting to your breath. Okay. Relax yourself. Just a minute, just a minute. Yeah. Just focus onto your breath. Close your eyes. Just focus onto your breath and try to see how you're taking in air and releasing it. Feel that you are in a purple light. Filled with a lot of love. And you can remember how much your parents love you, how much your friends care for you, and how you have received a lot of blessings. With gratitude in your heart, feel yourself surrounded with a lot of calmness, as if you are at the base of a clear pond. You are inside the water, but you can breathe. And you're enjoying the peace that is you. Whatever thoughts come to your mind, let it come, let it go. Just observe. Don't attach. Just observe the thoughts. As you feel the calmness around you, connect to yourself, your higher self, And fix your attention to the point between your eyebrows. Focus your attention between the point between your eyebrows. And see the messages that come to you. They may be in the form of words, in the form of symbols, in the form of images, in the form of sounds, could also be smell. Just relax, there is no force. Relax yourself with the focus at the point between your eyebrows. What is it that your higher self wants to speak to you? Relax. 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 Take a deep breath. Hold. Release. Again, take a deep breath. Hold. Release. Again, take a deep breath. Hold. Release. Relax, 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 relax. Whatever images, whatever symbols, whatever came to you, just accept it, make a note of it. Maybe it's a colored light, maybe it's a picture, maybe it is words written in front of you, flashing in front of you, maybe it's a person. Relax, 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 relax. Don't try to search, let it come naturally to you. Relax. 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 After having made a mental note of it, gently rub your palms together and open your eyes into your palms. Are you feeling fresh?
Yeah.
What did you see? Anybody would like to share?
I don't know. I just saw a symbol.
Yeah, I too saw a symbol.
Yeah.
Maybe we are going together. Describe your symbol.
Yeah. I guess I can draw the symbol. Wait a second.
Okay. What about you, teacher?
As you said purple light, I could imagine purple light and everything there.
Okay.
So whatever you said, I could imagine going on there.
Could you see some words?
It was popping in my mind, but I could not see that.
Okay. Any symbol or any picture or any person?
I could see a figure of a face, but I could not recognize who the person is.
Okay. So what was the kind of vibes that you were getting from that figure?
It was good.
Maybe it's a
good.
guide or a teacher or something, somebody who's going to guide you the right way, probably. Yes, Kalash.
Yes, I was feeling calm and relaxed, and I was in a kind of room where there's no one, and I'm feeling relaxed and having fun with my own life and my soul.
Wow. तुम स्पिरिचुअल वर्ल्ड में तो नहीं चले गए ना? अभी यहाँ
No,
रहना है, यहाँ
no,
दुनिया में
no,
रहना
no.
है. But yes, you're peaceful with your own self, right? That was what you was feeling. Yes, Manasvi.
I didn't felt as such like that, but it was just keep calm. You are the best. Relax, and that what all was coming, and what you want will come to you slowly, slowly.
Yeah.
Relax, keep calm, sort of things came to my mind.
Wonderful. So that is a patience, na?
Yeah,
So whatever questions you had is getting answered.
maybe.
Yes. Because you're new to this, you're not able to believe in it. But
Yeah,
as you
I'm not
practice,
able to connect that much, but mine was like very peace.
very peaceful. Okay. So as you start this practices, slowly you will realize that all the answers that you want, you will start getting it. Your heart will tell you, your brain will tell you, and somehow or the other, maybe the lines that you're looking out for you'll see in a movie, or maybe in a serial that you're seeing, or maybe it would be written on a book, and such kind of coincidences will start beginning. That's how you read the message from the universe. It's a wonderful way to live, where you know that whatever questions you have, you get the answers. Amazing. Yes,
To experience such things, the one we were talking about.
I have experienced. Yes,
That's great.
I have experienced, and it is amazing. There are so many stories which I can share with you related to this, and everything just falls in place. You have a question, oh my God, how am I going to do my work? And there, this young lady comes into my office saying, ma'am, do you have any work for me? And it's like, oh, I was just thinking about it, and this is what's happened. So things start manifesting in your life when you start connecting to your own self, and you put in good intentions to serve others. So the main thing about manifestation is beginning with gratitude. When you're thankful for everything that you have, like every moment, if you can say thank you. It was difficult for me to climb the stairs and the escalator was working, so I said thank the government for creating escalators at railway stations. Okay, so every moment, if you're thankful, if you're grateful, and if you're thinking good about people, there'll be so many people who will be ready to help you out, and all good things will happen to you. So believe, if you had an idea, it's going to come true. That's why it has come. Why it has come only to you? Why it has come only to you? Because you are capable of doing it. Otherwise, it would have gone to somebody else. So universe is a way of sending things to people who can handle it. यूनिवर्स अपना भी काम करा के लेता है ना. अगर एक इंजीनियर की जरूरत है तो इंजीनियर को पैदा करता है, एक डॉक्टर की जरूरत है तो डॉक्टर को पैदा करता है, एक काउंसलर की जरूरत है तो काउंसलर को पैदा करता है, या लोगों को मजबूर करता है काउंसलर बनने में, या डॉक्टर बनने में, या सीए बनने में. राइट. सो यूनिवर्स तो अपना काम करता ही है. देन व्हाई शुड यू वरी? इफ यू आर मेंट टू बी ऑन स्टेज, यू विल बी. If you are meant to inspire, you will be. If you are meant to do a particular kind of work, you will be. So Disha, there would be some people who would require your services. So you have to serve them. And to serve them, you'll have to be your best. And therefore, you have to study. So we think we are doing things. No, we don't do anything. हमको कठपुतली की तरह नचाते हैं वो बंदा ऊपर जो बैठा है. So when I don't have the energy, I say, see, I'm doing your work. You better give me the energy. Right? So it was beautiful talking to you and all the audience out there. Please watch the Secrets of Living a Full Life. I am living a full life. All my students are living a full life. And yes, Kalash has used this 4 words, being fearless. Kalash, please use it again. I am.
I'm fearless. I'm unstoppable. I'm limitless, loving.
And I'm loving. So he uses this 4 words somehow or the other, he connects and he makes a speech. So yes, we are all limitless, we are all unstoppable, we are all fearless, and we are loving. So I love you all and God bless you. Have a super awesome, fantastic time. And see you again next Wednesday, same time at 8:30 p.m. God
Thank you,
bless.
ma'am.
And others, see you tomorrow at 11 a.m. in the classes.
Thank you, ma'am. Bye, ma'am.
Stay blessed, Ivan, when you